What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about the rise of Skywalker because we got some new footage at D23. Now, I can't show you any of that footage because Disney is taking people down left and right, it looks like, on the internet. You can find the footage if you want to look for it. And it's basically a little sizzle reel of the rise of Skywalker, and wouldn't you know it, now Disney has preached to us, you know, kill the past, let it die. They're not going to put any new characters at Galaxy's Edge because they want you to focus on the new characters. You have to love our new characters. You have to love Rey. You have to love Kylo. You have to love all of these new characters. You shouldn't worry about the old guard. You shouldn't worry about George Lucas's creations. You should worry about the Disney stuff. But guess what? Right on cue, with JJ being involved, what do they do for the marketing? They use Darth Vader's mask again. Because of course they do. Because they know that they can't market this movie based on the terrible characters that they've created. You know, they want to use Palpatine. They want to use the Death Star. Now they're using, and they used Luke's voiceover in the last trailer, the first trailer. Now they're using Vader's mask in the marketing. How pathetic is this? What is wrong with you, Lucasfilm? I mean, we've tried to tell you from the beginning. Even those of us. And there's like 3 levels of Star Wars fans right now. There's the ones that saw The Force Awakens for what it was right from the beginning. People like Jeff from World Class. All right. Then there's people that saw it after The Last Jedi. People like me. And then there's people that picked up on it after Solo. When Solo happened, I think there was a lot of people. I've had some prominent YouTubers, I cannot name the names, but have told me, yeah, that's when I saw it. You were ahead of the curve, Jeremy. And I'm like, well, I was not ahead of the curve per se. I was just, I was there when the majority of the people saw it, but people like Jeff from World Class was ahead of the curve, and a lot of you out there that were against TFA, but that's irrelevant right now. The point is, from the beginning, Disney, you have preached to us that you have to love these new characters. We are not going to focus on the legacy characters. We're not going to focus on the characters that you grew up loving. We're not going to focus on the characters that made this universe what it is. We're not going to focus on everything that was built over 40 years. We're going to push all that to the back. And we're going to tell you that you have to like these new characters. And if you don't like our identity politics characters, we're going to call you a racist. We're going to call you a sexist. We're going to say you're misogynistic. We're going to paint you with this broad brush because we gave you underdeveloped, boring characters. And because you, the audience, rejected those characters, we are going to brand you with all of these terms. And yet, here you go, continuing to use the characters that you tell us that we should be interested in for your marketing purposes. This is a joke, an absolute joke. You should have, from the start, you should have picked up after Return of the Jedi, obviously not directly after Return of the Jedi, 30 years after Return of the Jedi. And you should have given us a continuation of that in Episode 7. Give us the characters that we cared about from the beginning. Give us some closure. Give us some type of context. Give us that. And then slowly you can blend in the new characters towards the end of 7. And then you make 8 a real mixture of the old guard and the new guard. And then 9 is set up to be a full-on Episode 9 featuring the new characters that you took the time to develop by giving them time to breathe and not throwing them on the screen while the entire audience was going, well, I want to see Luke. I want to see Han. I want to see Leia. You know, you would have had the majority of the fans invested in this universe by Episode 9 with your new characters if you would have respected the source material and respected the fans. But instead, you are just chasing your own tail now. You're contradicting everything you say. It is a complete and total disaster. And I blame Kathleen Kennedy and her terrible leadership for this. That is where we are at with Star Wars right now. It's a joke. It's a terrible joke. And the worse it gets, the better it is for me at this point because I have no expectations right now. I cannot believe we had the sequel trilogy of the greatest saga ever, and you didn't even have your directors communicate. JJ makes a movie, Ryan comes in, makes a movie, doesn't worry about anything JJ did. And then all of a sudden you fire Trevorrow, and now JJ's back, and he's not going to worry about anything Ryan did. It's a disaster. This is an all-time disaster of epic proportions and it's Kathleen Kennedy's fault. And it's Bob Iger's fault to an extent as well. But of course, he's not going to fire the whammon, because you got to respect whammon. You got to respect the whammon. So anyway, I remember how excited I was when they showed me the Vader mask in The Force Awakens in the marketing. I was like, oh, okay, how is this going to tie back to the original trilogy? We've got Luke doing the voiceover. We got Luke's hand touching R2. And they're hitting you with that nostalgia. It's too late now, Disney. You have blown your wad, and the heavy majority of us do not care. So the people that you're pandering to are the people that aren't going to Galaxy's Edge, and they're the ones that aren't buying toys. That's the crowd you want, the Raylo crowd. The ones that want to talk about they're getting horny when watching Star Wars that your boy Ryan Johnson is co-signing. Go ahead, pander to that crowd. See how that works out for you. Talk to me about how Solo performed at the box office. That's where you're heading. Now, I don't think Rise of Skywalker is going to do Solo numbers. I do think the Rise of Skywalker is going to have incredible marketing, and it's going to have an onslaught from just across the board. I think the Rise of Skywalker will be the lowest grossing of the three the three Star Wars movies in this trilogy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The excitement level is not there. It's absolutely not there. The level of excitement is there to watch the train wreck. That's really what this comes down to. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously, I'm not in Anaheim. I think that's where the D23 Expo is. I don't know. LA. I have no idea. I'm not there. I'm not shill enough to be there. I'm not cool enough to be there. But there are some that are there. Say hello to them. They're going to get a nice little sub bump. They're going to get some followers. They're going to get some exclusive information. And I'm just going to sit here and laugh at them because I didn't have to kiss up to Mickey, and I'm going to get the same amount of views that you did, and I didn't have to suck any mouse stuff. That's all I'll say. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.